Foul on Sophie Cunningham. That is her first team second. Coming in for Phoenix number 14, DeWanna Bonner.
We're pouring one out for the career of DeWanna Bonner. Pouring one out for the career of DeWanna Bonner because she is washed.
The Indiana Fever faced off against the Phoenix Mercury in what should have been just another regular season game, but it was anything but normal. This turned out to be one of the most dramatic games of the entire WNBA season.
DeWanna Bonner getting booed as soon as she entered the game. Shout out to all the fans in the building that were like, you know what? You did this organization dirty. You did the fans dirty. You did your teammates dirty. Our first chance we get when you come into the basketball game, we are going to boo you and boo you so you.
The Fever were already facing challenges. Their superstar, Caitlin Clark, was out due to a groin injury. But things really heated up when DeWanna Bonner was set to return to Indianapolis for the first time since her extremely messy exit from
DeWanna Bonner, much to the Fever fans in attendance, much to their credit, they didn't play nice tonight. Good job. They booed the hell out of DeWanna Bonner. And then Alyssa Thomas started jawing at the fans. Well, let me understand something. You want fans booted out of arenas, but it's okay for you to talk shit?
Let me be real, when I say messy, I mean messy, all caps. This wasn't just some random player returning to play her former team. This was a return that had drama, tension, and emotion written all over it the second Bonner stepped into that arena.
Foul on Sophie Cunningham. That is her first team second. Coming in for Phoenix number 14, DeWanna Bonner.
Look at this. Look at Satu Sabali clap. And she ended up getting clapped by the Indiana Fever. Nasty work. Satu Sabali, you played like trash, by the way.
That is her first team second.
If you're into this story, don't forget to subscribe. Now let's rewind a bit to understand how everything got to this point, because this entire situation is wild. DeWanna Bonner, a 6-time WNBA All-Star, 2-time champion with Phoenix, and a certified legend of the game, was supposed to be Indiana's secret weapon going into this season.
It's disrespectful the way DeWanna Bonner quit on this team. This is sports. You women's basketball players and women's basketball fans sit up here and act like everything is supposed to be peaches and cream all the time. Stadiums, arenas, everybody boos players. Especially when there's a fallout or some goofy shit that happens.
She was signed by the Fever in February 2025 as one of their biggest free agent moves. Bonner was expected to bring veteran leadership and help guide young stars like Caitlin Clark and Aaliyah Boston to championship success. She was making $200,000, which made her the third highest paid player on the team. The pressure and expectations were through the roof.
The Fever signed Bonner this offseason, a 2-time WNBA champion, to help this young core bring the franchise back into title contention. The Fever have only won one title in 2012, and prior to last season, they had not made the playoffs in 7 years. So while experience is an important factor in helping a team return to title contention, so is fit. And what I've learned from multiple sources is that from the onset, the fit between the Fever and Bonner was not a good one.
But then, things took a sharp turn. Bonner began the season in the starting lineup, but after only 3 games, she was benched. And then it just kept getting worse. She ended up playing only 9 games total for Indiana, just 9, despite being such a major signing. Her performance? Not good. She averaged just 7.1 points and 3.8 rebounds, shooting only 34.5% from the field. To put that in context, this is a player who had scored in double figures for 15 seasons straight. But this year? She had more games with 0 field goals than...
I boo people for less. I boo people for way less. Like, if somebody played for my team, my favorite team, and they left after 9 to 10 games, you know, wasn't a good fit. I'm sure she dealt with some shit. I'd feel the type of way her coming back to my house. That's just fandom, okay? So, again, open to constructive feedback. I think that's sports, man. I'm gonna be booing people all the time. I love it. Boo. I love boo.
But wait, it didn't stop there. In mid-June, the team announced Bonner would be stepping away for personal reasons. No clear explanation, no timeline. And after about 2 weeks, the truth started coming out. Reports revealed that she had actually asked for a trade. She basically said, "I'm done," and just stopped playing. Several sources said things between her and the team had felt off from the start. Bonner later confirmed that the situation wasn't working. Instead of becoming the team's veteran anchor, she ended up quitting. The Fever tried to trade her, but no team was interested. So on June 25th, Indiana waived her. And guess what? On July 8th, Bonner signed back with her old team, the Phoenix Mercury, right back where she started her career.
After 3 games in a starting role, Bonner was moved to the bench in favor of shooting guard Lexi Hull, and 6 games later, she was done with the Fever. The Fever originally cited personal reasons for her absence, but what I learned later, again from multiple sources, was that the team was actually actively shopping her on the trade market.
Fast forward to July 30th, DeWanna Bonner walks into Gainbridge Fieldhouse wearing a Phoenix jersey. The crowd was ready. The moment she checked into the game, with 7 minutes left in the first quarter, the entire arena erupted with loud, angry boos. It wasn't just light booing either. This was loud, drawn out, and constant. Fans shouted, "Quitter," at her. The anger from Fever fans was real, and they made sure she felt all of it. Bonner didn't react. She didn't respond, didn't make any gestures, she just stood there and absorbed every bit of it. Meanwhile, her fiancée Alyssa Thomas was spotted in the crowd shouting back at fans, clearly upset over how Bonner was being treated. But here's the best part, the Indiana Fever didn't just survive, they dominated. Even without Caitlin Clark, they came out strong and proved they didn't need DeWanna Bonner at all.
It had a couple of players that really showed up big. It just went final 107-101. Fever over the Phoenix Mercury. That's right, the DeWanna Bonner, Alyssa Thomas, Phoenix Mercury. And yeah, there was some drama. I'm sure something is going to be said by one of the two of them during this post-game press conference. There's just no way around it.